Uh-oh. Better not stand up. Yeah, I can stand, surely. Live barn. Am I in the way of live barn? I hope not. No, because it's over there, right? Yeah, that's it right there. Camera right there. Okay, come. Oh, nervous. Anyway, back to the game. So here we are then. Rink number 4 of the Super Rink. This is where we find ourselves today. At midday, we won our first game this morning. Nice early morning game. 6-2 in the end, I believe the score was. I could be wrong, but a win is a win, and we'll take that into today's game as the Knights will take on Osseo Maple Grove. The intended time was 12:10, but we've had a little delay, and we're gonna get off here anytime soon. But we're here now, and that's all that counts. So, as you guys get set up, get yourself ready, get yourself a drink. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. In some parts of the world, it's Friday night. I don't judge. I know I'm going to enjoy my evening tonight. As the boys warm up, get their stuff. All ready, all geared up, ready to go. In Osseo Maple Grove, I'm not entirely sure. Not entirely sure what Osseo Maple Grove are called. I know they're the OMGs as of now. That's all I know. I'm not in any kind of position to know what they're called. I usually know and then I forget, so that's always fun. So Osseo Maple Grove in white, and the STMA Knights in yellow and blue. Blue and yellow. That's it. Do you like it? Was it good? Good. There, 8. Warm-ups are over. And we find ourselves ready to go. I am ready. I am ready. Waiting for this game. It's going to be a tough game. Maple Grove are an excellent hockey team, and they are going to bring it. And they're going to be fast, and we got to be physical. And that's going to be our game. The way we're going to win it is with physicality. Hopefully we can do that. Like I say, going well into this game. We finished strong last game, and nice breakfast this morning. Bit of a fancy place, so hopefully the little dressing around the plate will match our performance and be top tier. The Knights then, getting ready. 1, 2, 3 Knights is the call.
Welcome to the Super Rink Spectacular. Today's EVP1 matchup features Osseo Maple Grove White against St. Mary STMA. St. Michael Albertville, welcome. Let's play hockey.
All right, OMG then versus the Knights. The Knights with the puck on the neutral ice. And they'll move it forward only as far as the goaltender for OMG. The Knights pick up the puck in the neutral ice and they'll move it across to Barton. Christensen was the passer. Knop now with the puck, moves it forward and loses out. Christensen tries to get there, but couldn't quite get there. Now the other Christensen, number 5, will pass around the boards, tries to find Barton. Barton knocks it forward. Knop the intended target and intercepted again. Maple Grove will pick up the puck in the zone. Shot comes in and saved by the goaltender. Ivan Zvanovic is in between the sticks today, and he is our big number 31, Big Ivan, we call him. Maple Grove get the face off, go behind the net with the shot, comes in from Maple Grove, but nothing comes from it. Knights will try to clear. Excellent work there by the Knights, but McLean couldn't quite get there. Now Osseo Maple Grove will take a shot. Excellent take out of the air there by Ivan. I said 31, he's actually number 30, so that just shows how good my eyes are. Maybe not, maybe not. There it is. Osseo Maple Grove take a shot, and that one's gone over the goal, and Osseo Maple Grove will pick up the puck again behind the net, move it forward to the blue line. Back it goes, 16 now for the OMGs. Nice footwork there by the Knights, and they'll move it forward in the neutral zone with Wetzel. Wetzel on this near side, dispossessed by OMG, and they'll move it forward through the Knight neutral ice. Excellent goal by Osseo Maple Grove. Good stick handling, and Maple Grove take the lead at 1-0. And yeah, not a nice start for the Knights. Kind of need to get a bit more physical, like I was saying, and get involved, get in there, attack that puck. Moser then stepping up to the play. There we go, Moser getting involved, couldn't quite get out of it, and now the Knights will pick up the puck. McEwen finds Moser, McEwen again. McEwen will pass. Oh, unlucky. Finds Isle over to Moser. Moser will try and get the puck back in. Couldn't quite get there, and McEwen will get there. And Osseo Maple Grove collect the puck in their zone. Bring it up on this near side. So, Moser trying to get in there. And Moser and McEwen connecting, and ended up losing the puck out to the Groovy Groves, whoever they are. What's their name? Does anyone know their name? Osseo Maple... I won't say it. Osseo Maple... something. They're by the Maple Grove people. Offside against Osseo Maple Grove. I'm just going to say Osseo. It's easier. Easier. And just do that. Osseo, I think, is a better way. So we'll do that. Alright, here we go then. Just under 9 minutes left in this first period as Maple Grove, Osseo, even, one of the four. Osseo will pick the puck up only as far as Barton, and the Knights will clear the puck from the back glass, finds Duncombe. Duncombe uses the far side boards to help him out, takes a shot, rebounded against traffic. Christensen will try and get there. This one's going to come on this near side. Picked up in the neutral ice by Osseo. They'll pass over. Great take out of the air by the Knights. Good poke check, and then the Knights will try and clear out of their zone with Barton. Barton does well, pushes through, finds some space into the offensive zone, takes a shot, hits the traffic, comes off the back glass, and this puck will be moved around the boards. Only as far as Swoboda, who gets involved. Excellent work there by Swoboda, but couldn't quite get what he wanted out of it. And now Osseo will make a move. Great poke check there by Barton, followed up by McLean, who will press right into the offensive zone. Knights try to keep the pressure into the offensive zone, but puck comes right back to him. Kobus trying to get there. Excellent work there by Kobus. Great defending. That's what we like to see. And the puck falls again to Osseo, and they're in front of the net. And referee blows the whistle. Apparently that was offside. I'm not really sure how that was offside. No one knows. Yeah. Offside call very late in that play. I mean, they were all over the zone before that call was played. Anyway, Osseo with the puck. Nice pass in from Osseo, and eventually puck gets cleared by the Knights. McLean gets into the corner, and now it's picked up by Kobus, that looks like. Kobus takes a slip. Good footwork there by Osseo to keep the threat alive. Puck goes right back to Osseo. Osseo, excellent goal. St. Michael asleep at the wheel. Are we playing? God. All right, OMG then, 2-0 up because the Knights. Alright then, so 2-0, just under 7 minutes left in this second period as the Knights will move it around in their zone. Moser picks it forward, knocks it, try to find McEwen. Osseo Maple Grove in their zone, move it into the middle. Dispossessed by the Knights, picked up again by Osseo, and offside is called against OMG. Great win there by Moser, and he'll move it forward on this right side, but good hacking out from the Osseo Maple Grove defenseman. Moser still with the puck, looking for the pass. Didn't quite get there, and Isle press now. Moved in by Maple Grove into the offensive zone, and Christensen will pick this one up, moves it round for McEwen. McEwen pressed into the boards, and puck is picked up by Isle around the back of the net. Isle passes forward, finds Cummings. Cummings moves forward. Excellent pass there. Intended target was McEwen, and Osseo Maple Grove will intercept and pick it up and move it into the offensive zone. Number 10 for Osseo Maple Grove takes a shot and misses. And number 11 for Osseo will pick the puck up behind the net. At the blue line, Osseo take a shot. Puck is free in front of the net and moved forward by Cummings. Sorry, Christensen, my bad. And Christensen does well, but intercepted in the end by Maple Grove, and they'll move it into neutral ice. No offside, says the referee, and Knights will try to clear. Couldn't quite get there. Knights with the defending to do. Maple Grove with the puck, passing back and forward behind the net. Pass goes to the blue line. Number 13 lines one up. And the puck is loose in front of the net, and finally the whistle goes. Knights taking into this game. They're capable of playing, we all know that. They're taking their time again. This first period jitters that they get. What it is. Great poke check there by Swoboda. Lays it off to Wetzel. He'll move on this near side. Wetzel passes forward. Puck goes round the net, picked up by the goaltender. He'll backhand it. Swoboda and McLean will chase. McLean gets there. Just dispossessed in time by OMG, who will pass it forward only as far as Barton in the Knights zone. Picked up by Swoboda. We'll move it into the offensive zone on this far side. Dispossessed by Swoboda. Still has the puck though. Excellent work by Graham Swoboda, who stays behind the net. Can't quite get there and eventually loses out. Barton now at the blue line, moves it forward, and puck never crossed the blue line, but according to the referee it did, and that's an offside. Chamberlain, far side, pushes the puck into the offensive zone. McEwen will try and get there, beats the goaltender but couldn't quite get to the puck. And Knights pick it up with McEwen. McEwen really trying to show that he cares today. And again, you'll see as he flies over the ice. Picked up by Chamberlain, will dump it forward into the zone. Moser's going to try and get there, and he couldn't quite get there, and the pass is made for Barton to intercept in the defensive zone for the Knights. He goes around the back of the net. Looked like he was tripped, but nothing given by the referee, and play continues with the Knights in possession. They'll dispossess in the zone, and Barton will get there behind the net. Tries to knock it forward, dispossessed by the Osseo Maple Grove forward. Put forward. Knights not really getting what they want out of this defensive play. Every time they get hold of the puck, they're dispossessed pretty easily, and now Moser will finally bring it out of the defensive zone. Hudson McEwen dumps it forward. Moser will chase, and Osseo Maple Grove pick it up pretty easily in their zone. Pass it out, and great win there for the Knights. Lucky in nothing else, but Moser takes a shot, and that one's gone high and into the netting, and we're going to have a face-off. 2-0 then, and just over 3 minutes left in this first period. Knights known for being 2-0 down before they start to kick on, but hopefully that starts sooner rather than later here at the Super Ring. Osseo Maple Grove then move into the neutral ice. Nice pass forward, but just a bit too far for the Osseo Maple Grove forward. The Knights not really clearing the lines, and Osseo Maple Grove keeping hold of the puck behind the net. And puck comes loose, picked up by Knop. He'll try and move it forward. Still with Knop out of the defensive zone. Knop knocks it forward. Christensen will get there. Christensen beaten to the puck by Maple Grove. And puck comes forward with Maple Grove again, number 18. He'll take a shot. Lines a shot up, but goes wide, bottom right. Osseo Maple Grove behind the net with McLean now. He'll take it out. Cobus looks to move it into the middle. Excellent defensive work there by Maple Grove, and they'll move it into the offensive zone. The Knights just second to this. Puck is loose in front of the net. Pass is made. Christensen will chase. He'll go and take a seat. Cummings will pick this one up, and that one's gone for an icing. Alright, just under 3 minutes left in this first period as the Knights trail 2 down. Knights push the puck forward in the face-off, but Osseo Maple Grove will come away with it. Only as, no, I was going to say only as far as Wetzel, but he got beaten, and Osseo Maple Grove will move the puck into the offensive zone. Nice passing from Osseo Maple Grove. Falls in front of the net nicely, and the tip just wide from Maple Grove as they try for their third goal. Chamberlain gets there in the corner. He'll pick it up, moves it forward as far as the blue line. Out of the zone comes the puck. Pass between the defensemen, picked up by the forward of Osseo Maple Grove. And picked up nicely here by Isle. We'll move it forward. Isle on the corner, didn't quite get there. Moses found the puck in front of the net, takes a backhanded shot, and puck is saved down low by the goaltender. Moser still pressing, but Osseo Maple Grove will pick the puck up, and Wetzel tried to press, nothing come of that. Isle gets involved, Barton looks to get something out of it, takes a slip, 2-on-1 now, and opportunity goes high as Knights play out of the zone with Wetzel. Wetzel dump the puck when he probably just should have skated out, and no icing on the play. Number 13 for Osseo Maple Grove will try and pick the puck up. And Osseo Maple Grove intercepted by McEwen. McEwen tried to get to that red line before Osseo Maple Grove, couldn't quite get there. He might get there now, and Osseo Maple Grove recover the puck at the red line, move it forward to the blue line where Cobus picks it up, intercepts. Now Moser puts it forward, tries to find Duncombe, couldn't quite get there, and Maple Grove will try to clear. Only as far as McEwen and Duncombe, and now it's found Barton. Barton tried to get the pass over, couldn't quite get there, but the clearance is poor from Maple Grove, and Duncombe will pick it up. Finds Cobus at the blue line, slings one in, and Duncombe will have to wrestle to get that one back. Looks like McEwen's going to get involved there on that near side. Knop involved as well. McEwen will try and come out of this one. Duncan's behind in support. Barton at the blue line as well. And Maple Grove will take the puck behind the net and they'll try to clear. Barton will get involved. Interception there by Barton. Duncan picks up the puck. Shot comes in and nice save there by the goaltender. Good press by the Knights and they'll take a little bit of positivity from that play as we fall in a face-off. And we have 20 seconds left in the period. I might need to go for a little quick toilet break because you know what it's like nowadays. Getting old, you know. Swoboda trying to line one up and Christensen ends up getting the better of that puck. Passes over Kobus at the blue line, takes a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender. Puck is not quite clear but picked up in the neutral ice by Barton. Over a couple of players. Swoboda looking to get into it, and that one is the end of the first period. 2-0 then, and I will be back. Sorry if I missed the first little bit of it. I'll be back.
Nice, come on, boys.
You'd think I'd get help, but I don't get it. Yeah, you'd think I'd get help from someone.
We got millions of fans.
Millions. Alright, so the Knights then take a penalty for the game, and they're shot from Maple Grove. Great work there by Chamberlain to deny that. Face off then. Nice win there by the Knights. And the Knights will come away with this one. Excellent work there by Barton. Will try and sling one, gets it into the zone at least, and Barton will try and get there again. This is unreal. This commentator next to me said that was a trip. talking about? He skated into it. Weirdo. Icing called on the play then, and forward change for Osseo Maple Grove.
Need something.
Right there, Maple Grove with the puck, win the face-off at the blue line. Number 14 passes over to 16 from Maple Grove. Passes back, found at the blue line. Number 9 will take a shot. Excellent work there by Ivan, and McEwen will try to clear. Beaten to the puck by Maple Grove, and Cobus try and get there. Moves the puck down the boards, only as far as Duncan, and now dispossessed by Maple Grove. They'll find the blue line again. Shot comes in from, nope, no shot. Pass comes in. Cobus will get in there, getting stuck in. Back to the blue line again. Puck goes forward again. Cobus with the defending to do. Puck is behind the net, put in front of it. Pass is found and shot right into the side of the net. Now the Knights will bring it forward. Puck has found itself into the offensive zone. Round the back of the net it goes with number 10 from Maple Grove. Knights have a quick change, and they will try to take advantage of this being here, but no one's there quick enough, and this one's coming straight back into the offensive zone. Christensen picks up the puck for the Knights. He'll pass it round the boards. Now Canop, a little bit of time, gets pressed, and Maple Grove will pick up the puck in their zone. Right through the middle, pass goes in. Excellent play there from the Knights eventually, but Knights clear their zone. Not trying to get involved. Trip there, nothing given. How is that not a trip? Nothing given. And yeah. Maple Grove keeping up the pressure. Puck is dumped for an icing. Where's the trip, ref? Nice moustache though. Face off there. Good opportunity to take a little sip of your tea. I don't have one. I already had 2 coffees today, so yeah, we're feeling good. Goal number 3 then for Osseo Maple Grove. Even though it really should have been a penalty for the trip. It's alright, I'm not mad. Knights then 3-0 down, and it looks like 8 minutes left in this second period. There's time, but we're just casually going about our day. Swoboda trying to get through. This is it. This is a good chance. Swoboda through on goal. Swoboda dispossessed at the last moment, and Maple Grove will bring the puck forward, only as far, they will. They'll go right through. Now Cummings will get there. Cummings round the boards. Finds McEwen. Pass forward, finds Moser. Moser does well. Excellent work by Moser. Has to finish. Misses. Moser looks to pass. Not quite get there. Now it's McEwen. McEwen at the red line. Cummings, the aisle, and puck goes out of the zone, picked up by Chamberlain. Chamberlain over to Cummings. Cummings forward, received by McEwen, and Moses on his left. McEwen still trying to get in there, ends up on his butt, and Osseo Maple Grove will clear. Nice pass across the ice from Maple Grove. Work to do by the Knights, and puck is passed to the blue line, picked up by Maple Grove. They'll move it forward. McEwen going to chase this one. Maple Grove get to it first. Maple Grove again at the blue line. Shot comes in and gone down low. Knopp will chase this one. He's got Chamberlain behind him. And puck goes out of the zone. Good press there by McEwen. Isle tried to get involved. And great work there by Cummings. Picked up by Maple Grove. Put into the offensive zone. Still with Maple Grove. Taken. That should have been a goal. Come on, boys. Get into the puck. Oh my gosh, it's so frustrating. I just want to see gloves come up. Nice clearance there by Cummings. Into the defensive zone for Osseo Maple Grove. Pass is moved forward. Excellent find there from Maple Grove. Poor defending from the Knights. And really, that's been the case all game. We really have defended badly today. Or this game, anyway. Knopp moves it forward. He loses possession. Chamberlain will dump it. Takes a shot. Puck is loose in front of the net. Goaltender has it. Pushes it forward. Goes wide. Easy from Maple Grove there. Right. Swoboda moves it forward, finds Duncan. Good opportunity here for the Knights. They got some space. Pass goes in and too soft of a pass in the end by Duncan, and Maple Grove will bring the puck forward at speed. Still with the puck now, Maple Grove. Barton trying to get involved. Does well. Finally, someone wants to get the puck. Duncan does well. Christensen just a little bit too far away from that one. Couldn't quite get there, and Osseo Maple Grove are called offside. Sorry if I sound frustrated. I do get annoyed when our team doesn't get in there, you know? You're 3-0 down. Work for it. Get in there. Here we go. Speedy legs Kobus will move it forward. And really no icing against that one. Now Osseo Maple Grove will move the puck forward. Nice passing from Osseo Maple Grove. Swoboda tries to dispossess. Excellent work there by Osseo Maple Grove, and the girl on the team just scored. Not great from the Knights, let's just say that. Not great from the Knights. Defensively poor today. Knights then in the neutral ice, give the puck away. Moser will try and get there. Isle, and picked up by Maple Grove in the offensive zone. And now Maple Grove again with the puck. Knights will try and clear, but picked up by Moser. McEwen into the offensive zone. No trip, but was definitely a trip. Picked up by Maple Grove, who could destroy us if we're not going to get this in gear. Constantly yelling at them. It's just crazy. Against who? Okay, Knights. Penalty against Cummings. Checking, didn't see it, but yeah, happened I guess. So the Knights 4-0 down. Just over 3 minutes left in this second period, and interference, I guess. How do you interfere when you're a player in a hockey game? How does that make sense? You write me the book on that. Breakaway opportunity for the Knights, and Christensen will take it, but trip in. Thank you. tripping call against Osseo Maple Grove. Four on four then, as Maple Grove pick up the puck around the back of their net. Duncan will try and get there. Passed forward, Chamberlain receives the puck. Chamberlain on the inside moves forward, dispossessed by Maple Grove. We're not seemingly passing it the way we did in the first game. We seem to be just giving the puck away a lot easier, which is frustrating for me, because when you see that kind of passing in the game, you know you can do it, and it's tough to watch it, because you know what they're capable of, and I hate that. I hate when we don't build on our wins, you know. Puck picked up, shot comes in low and wide in the end, and puck picked up by Barr, and he's going to get chased. Puck is moved forward nicely. Duncan receives it, knocks it forward. He'll take a seat. Puck is pushed forward, and Maple Grove will pick it up behind the net. Pressure there from Knob. Now Maple Grove will pick the puck up, take a shot. Shot goes behind the net. Ivan getting himself back in position. Barton try to take it round two, does so. Still with the puck, using the boards. Passes forward. Excellent pass there to Knob. Not dispossessed, but comes away with it again. Back and again with the pass. Knob can't quite get what he wants out of it. It's so close there by Knob, but got pressed into the boards and couldn't quite get what he wanted. Puck moved across from Christensen to Chamberlain, picked up by Maple Grove. This is what I'm talking about. The dispossession rate for our team today in this game is crazy. Picked up nicely by Wetzel. He's going to move forward, and strong arm defending there from Osseo Maple Grove. He'll move it into the offensive zone. Backhanded opportunity just over from Osseo Maple Grove, who are passing it around in front of the net. Pass goes behind, and shot goes behind. Puck is moved forward. Osseo Maple Grove still in possession around the back of the net. As we see 40 seconds left in this second period. Knights with the puck around the back of that net there as we move it forward. Clearance, and that one's going for icing, as we see just under 30 seconds in the second period. 4-0 to Maple Grove. The Knights, they're here, but they're not here like we know they're here. They definitely have let their ships down a little today, and seem a little bit, I don't know, second to it. Let's just say that. Knights trying to clear their lines as Kobus picks it up. Always know when Kobus has the puck. He's got a very distinctive type of skating. You always know when it's him on the puck. Alright, Maple Grove then. No. Offside called against the Knights, and for some reason that offside is being put right there. Is that because there was 3 in the offside position? Who knows? I will never know. Someone will tell me one day, I'm sure. Good win there for the Knights, eventually clearing their lines, and there goes the buzzer for the second period. Knights still to wake up in this game. Not much being said from the fans to my left, and that really is just because there's nothing really to cheer about. We're finding it hard to get into this one. Very slow, methodical, and defensively could be better. It's alright, as long as we're having fun though, right? Sure. All right, there we go then. Third period, 4-0 down. Let's get it. What? No way! How can you? Are you joking, ref? Oh wow! Wow! So I guess then that's a penalty when the player trips on their own skate and sends themselves into the board. Cummings not having a good time with it. Apparently that's end of the game for Cummings, even though he... No, it's not. He hasn't been in the box yet. That's absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so they've given a minor for the minute and a half, called it checking, and told our player, who didn't even check the player, to go off the ice. Unbelievable, I tell you what. Sorry guys, but that is awful refereeing. Maybe you can tell me if you rewind it back and see that that was a bad challenge. It didn't look like a bad challenge to me at all. It looked like they tripped on their own skate. I don't know. Anyway, clearance then from the Knights. As that one goes for an icing. Still 4-0 then, somehow. I feel sorry for Connor. Absolutely not that kind of player. And the fact that he's been told to get off is unbelievable. Yeah, mess him up. Get him out of there. Shot from Osseo Maple Grove, picked up by Chamberlain, who just pushes it behind him, and Knights will pick it up again. Osseo Maple Grove again then pick up the puck. Oh, couldn't quite get there. Maple Grove just dispossessed in front of the line, in front of the net, sorry, by the Knights. Do well. Shot comes in from Maple Grove, and that one's blocked by the Knights, and they'll move forward. Clearance there by the Knights, and picked up by Maple Grove in their zone, in front of the net. Coming forward now. Into the neutral zone. No press from the Knights. They're going to wait until he gets in and takes his shot. Shot is wide. Saved by the goaltender. Move forward by Knop, who loses out, Knight's back to full strength. Puck goes out. This is so boring. This is boring. No, he's not. Don't say that. He's not. He's got a tripod. That's not professional. This is professional. Osseo Maple Grove there. Through on the net. Pass comes in. Wide. Open net and he put it wide. Knights pass it forward, finds Knop. Knop tries to find Barton, couldn't quite get there. Barton moves into the offensive position because the forwards of STMA have not really done much today. It's frustrating. We have done nothing in this game. Nothing. Puck goes forward and now one's gone for an icing. This has been a tough watch.
And I've noticed the forwards, if they have it and one of them is open, one guy keeps it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Should be looking to pass it. Yeah, I agree.
Pass it when there's somebody.
Look up. Yeah, look up.
Not
head down and go. Yeah, I agree.
Not just random.
Yeah, they're learning. Oh, good challenge there by McEwen, but couldn't quite get what he wanted out of it. And Osseo Maple Grove will collect the puck and move it forward back into the offensive zone. It was offside! What are you talking about? 18 was so far in the zone. Unreal! Dude was there! Ref, that tash is in your eyes, mate. that moustache is in his eyes. Shot by Maple Grove. Nice save there by Big Ivan. What's that? Slash of the stick afterwards. Get him out of there. Did you see they ejected one of our players?
Ejected?
Yeah, they got him off the ice. He's in the changing room on his own now. No, yeah, for nothing.
What did he do?
Nothing. They fell over. Yeah, it wasn't a bad one at all. Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, I know, that's the thing, it was crazy. Shot saved there nicely by Big Ivan, and Maple Grove with the puck behind the net. No, good defending in the end by the Knights. We'll move it forward with McEwen and they're stuck together. They're actually stuck together. There are two players there that were stuck together. That was hilarious. Cobus and the only girl on the team were just enjoying each other's company there. The helmets were stuck. That was hilarious. Not seen that before. 4-0 then, 8 minutes left in this third period as Maple Grove pick the puck up in the offensive zone now. And Knights pick it up, move it forward. Barton dispossessed, keeps it in the neutral ice, looks for the pass, goes forward. Maple Grove dispossessed by the Knights. Excellent work by Christensen. He'll fire, and shot is glove saved by the goaltender. Knights have it in the Maple Grove zone though, which is nice. Take that. Just over 7 minutes left then in this third period as the puck goes around the glass, picked up by Barton. He'll shovel it forward. Knop's going to chase this one. Pass goes across the ice and intercepted by Maple Grove. He'll dump it forward. Chamberlain picks it up. Chamberlain dumps it forward slightly. He finds Knop. Looks for Duncan. Knop dispossessed. Duncan eventually finds it and Maple Grove will bring it forward. Barton gets involved. dispossesses the Maple Grove. Excellent pass there, but Duncan couldn't quite find it, and the puck is still there. Blair Duncan couldn't quite get what he wanted out of it. Tough day for the Knights. Really hard watch this one. It's always fun watching them, but you know, when they're asleep the entire game, that's no fun. No fun to watch that. So. Must have had too many ash browns for the breakfast. Good poke check there by Chamberlain. Pass still makes its way across. Barton will clear. Finds Swoboda. Swoboda with a bit of time on the far side. Try and find the pass. Still nothing yet. He's still got the puck and ends up losing out, and Maple Grove will move the puck, clear it out of their zone. Just like that. Too easy in the end. We don't look for the pass enough, I'm afraid, and that's something that we're going to have to learn the hard way. Maple Grove behind the net, still with the puck, passes over. Maple Grove with the opportunity at the red line, the blue line. Puck is collected by the Knights. Good to do. We'll bring it forward and ends up dispossessed as Maple Grove bring the puck forward all the way through. No icing, even though it went through everyone. Greedy play there by the forward for Maple Grove, and probably should have passed it, didn't. Should have passed again. That number 3 is pretty greedy for Maple Grove. Good save there by the goaltender.
Good shot, goal.
Face off then, as the Knights come away with it. Moser, excellent win there by Moser. He's got McHugh into his right. Moser will try and push it forward, but that was an icing, but yet nothing called. These referees are shocking. And I don't even know what I'm talking about, and I know that was bad. Knights try to win the puck. Excellent find there, but couldn't quite get to it from behind, and nothing. Even though it looked a bit tricky, it was from behind and player ended up on the floor. It probably should have been looked at, but nothing's going to come from these refs, especially that one over there with the fancy pose. Actually, they kind of both got fancy poses. Just one's got a weird mustache. Anyway, pass out of the zone. Kovas. Why is it in the centre and not over there on that red line where it happened? It just doesn't make sense. Good win there for the Knights with Blair Duncan. Will come away with it. He's going to shoot, but intercepted right at the last moment. Excellent game. That number 10 there for Maple Grove has had a wicked game. So Maple Grove recovered a puck. Puck comes round, hits the referee. There's no attempt to get out of the way. Deflection makes the puck go around the back of the net, and Osseo Maple Grove pick it up without real struggle, passing back and forward. Not much in the way of positional play. Get in there and mark the guy. Stop him from receiving the puck. Spread out, mark up. Nice save there by Svanovec. Knights with some work to do in the defensive area. Even the mums are picking it up. It's tough to watch. Zerek. As long as they're having fun. Ask them if they've had fun. There you go. Good work by McEwen, but just dispossessed. Barton looking to defend. Great work by McLean, just trying to get some arm in there. Blue line effort by the Osseo Maple Grove defenseman and taken out of the air by Svanovec as we see just under 3 minutes left in this third period. Thanks for hanging around with me. I know I can be a little bit annoying about the referees, so I appreciate your patience. Ooh, good tip there by Maple Grove, right into the helmet of Ivan Svanovec, and now Graham Swoboda with an opportunity. Wetzel there waiting. Wetzel, pass is made. Chamberlain takes a shot and just wide. Swoboda again looks for Wetzel. Wetzel pressed. Swoboda. Swoboda. We're too casual. Swoboda takes a shot. Pad saved by the goaltender. McLean with the shot. And Maple Grove will come away with a puck. McLean turning up and getting involved. It's nice to see. And pass is made on this near side for Maple Grove to move through the zones. And they'll push it round the back of the net where Chamberlain will pick it up. Dispossessed in his own zone and recovery by Moser. Now McEwen on that far side looks to move it forward. Finds Moser. And Maple Grove will pick it up in their zone. Only as far as Moser though. Get involved in again. Maple Grove come away with the puck. Move it into the zone. Good interception there. Referee! What are you doing? We had a player ejected for the same thing. What are you doing? What are you doing, mustache? Unbelievable. Do you know what game you're watching, refs? Just asking. You know that player ejected? Yeah, same thing happened. You didn't see it though, did you? No, I didn't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so. Boo! Ref looks like he's got a carrot stuck up somewhere that he shouldn't be. McEwen trying to get involved. Not quite get the puck. Excellent press there by the Knights. Moser picks it up in the corner. Looks for the relief pass, couldn't quite get there, and now Osseo Maple Grove will move it forward. 1 minute left then. Shot comes in from Maple Grove and tried to be cleared by the Knights as McEwen picks it up. Dispossessed, but Moser will get there. McEwen's still on the ground, picking himself up slowly. Kobus will get there. Pushes it into the boards. Maple Grove will pick it up. Pushes it forward. No icing again when that was an icing. This is like 3 plays that they've completely missed. Whatever. Don't moan about the referees. They're all crap. You know that. Puck goes forward, cleared out of the zone by Chamberlain. And that should have been a penalty too against the Knights, but nothing called. Air raid. tough game. Appreciate you all watching that one. That was horrific. 2:20 tomorrow then is when we play next. And I'll appreciate you all if you came back. I would also understand if you didn't. So here we go then. 4-0 the game ends. And thank you all for watching. We'll catch you later.